last week, Cabinet met twice to discuss pending bills under the Access to Government Procurement Opportunities scheme, which is known as AGPO. Cabinet approved the release of funds by the National Treasury to settle bills accrued in the last financial year, with priority given to those bills accrued under AGPO, or youth empowerment schemes, women businesses, women-led businesses, as well as businesses led by people with disabilities. We look forward to the speedy settlement of these claims, and in any case, not later than the end of this week in respect of AGPO. The AGPO monies involved is 3.2 billion shillings, as you may be aware. The second matter out of Cabinet is the matter to do with Uchumi. This week, Cabinet will discuss Uchumi again. Adan Mohammed, the Cabinet Secretary for Industrialization and Investment and Trade, will give Cabinet a presentation on the proposed cash injection of 1.2 billion shillings, which we discussed earlier. The presentation will cover a number of matters in detail as requested by Cabinet, and I can give you a broad outline of some of the matters to which the Cabinet will speak. The first thing to mention is that the question of moral hazard will be fully and properly addressed. The money going into Uchumi comes from hard-earned taxes of Kenyans, and taxpayers, I believe, want to satisfy themselves that the money will be used properly. One way to do that is to ensure that there are consequences for past misuse. That's why I want to be clear today. There has already been a forensic audit at Uchumi, and the Cabinet Secretary's understanding is that enough evidence has been gathered to press charges against persons who may have mismanaged its cash and assets. And we would like to emphasize that there will be accountability. The second point to make is that suppliers will not be harmed by this reorganization and cash injection. Great care has been taken to protect their interests, and the Cabinet Secretary and the Uchumi management have consulted closely with them, and we are glad to say that whatever plan is presented would have their support should it be approved by Cabinet. The third point is that Uchumi is a Kenyan retailer, and properly managed, it provides an excellent outlet for Kenyan products. We believe that the opportunity should not be lost, and we look to this as one of the reasons why a proposed cash injection would be appropriate. And lastly, the government is a shareholder of this concern, and public money has been invested in Uchumi over the years. That money should not be allowed to go to waste. So long as there is a chance that a revived Uchumi will recover the investment, it is prudent to keep looking for that settlement. The Cabinet Secretary will spell out the full terms of the cash injection proposal in his presentation to Cabinet this week, and we then expect Cabinet to take a decision either way.